When you start an album, focusing on a city, what do you do? Do you walk around a lot? Do you go?
No. What I do with the city series is I'll take a city that inspired me during the course of the year. So I'm very familiar with LA and had an amazing run of parties there. And 2011, the parties that were in Los Angeles were just absolutely insane. So, and you know how dance music has blown up in the United States. So for me, I definitely wanted to represent that, show that to the world. And Los Angeles to me is like the epicenter, the center of where all this is happening in the United States, where it kind of like started, because they have all the festivals there. They have some of the most amazing clubs there. So yeah, for me, it wasn't walking around getting the vibe of the city. I knew the vibe of the city because I've been part of the scene as it's been growing the last 6-7 years.
Well, you mentioned several parties over there. Can you name me one thing that happened or one thing that sticks to your mind from one party?
Well, I think one of the biggest parties in the United States is Electric Daisy Carnival. And Electric Daisy Carnival has been going on there for, wow, many, many years. And this past year, they moved it just outside of Las Vegas. Now, one of the things about Los Angeles is it doesn't feel like it's just Los Angeles. It's like that whole area around there. San Francisco is part of this scene, the California scene. Las Vegas, as well as San Diego. There's like a little, little triangle kind of thing going on there. They moved Electric Daisy Carnival out to on the outside of Las Vegas, and they had over 110,000 people there. And I played there this year, and you felt like, that was the moment that I knew that dance music has blown up in the United States. You're there, you're looking around, there's 110,000 people, and it just felt like there was something magical in the air. And I think that was one of the parties where I was like, it's happened. I'm proud to say that it is finally, dance music has finally taken over in the United States.
How come now?
I think it's because there's a new generation of kids that have grown up. And, in 1999, dance music blew up all over the world. That was kind of like when people think back of, those were the golden days.
Why specifically 1999?
Well, trance was one of the big things that made it cross over. I think that whenever something like this happens, you have to have artists and music that kind of cross over. And in 1999, you saw Ferry Corsten in the pop charts. You saw Tiesto in the pop charts. You saw Armin in the pop. That's when all this really just kind of popped over and crossed over. That never happened in the United States in 1999. Right now, this is 1999 in the United States. This is the same atmosphere, the same vibe is happening in the United States right now that has happened in 1999 in the rest of the world.
How come it did happen? It did happen in the rest of the world in 1999, and it took the States 12, 13 years.
Well, I think because hip hop was just that huge. Hip hop is a phenomenon in the United States that just it was just very difficult to break through when hip hop was just that big, and now it's like hip hop's getting a little, tired. Hip hop is kind of like the hip hop artists are seeing what's happening in the dance scene, and they're wanting to be part of it as well. So it's kind of like this merging where the hip hop guys are going, wow, I need to start doing dance music, because it's exciting. So I think that's the reason why in 1999 it never happened in the United States. But like I said, it took a new generation of kids, a new generation of clubbers to come up to make this happen. And if you look at the people, when they come into these clubs, when they come in, they walk through the front door, it's this excitement in their eyes. I can see it in their eyes. You know, they walk in, they look up at the ceiling, they look at the lasers, they look at the speakers, and they're like, wow, this is incredible. And it's just kind of like this this newfound energy that's injected into the scene right now.